battery-operated magic toupee, the podcast. Journey to dimensions of existence even more moronic and idiotic than ours. Alternative universes of such stupidity that we've constructed the battery-operated magic toupee. Warning! The following comedy is intended for mature audiences and for those not easily offended. If you're of a delicate disposition and offend easily, for example, if we refer to you as a silly cunt, we recommend stop listening immediately, cancel us now, and fuck off. The battery-operated magic toupee, the podcast. Are you anxious over the current political situation? On edge because you don't know who's going to win the next election and run the country? And panicked because the wrong person could wreck the economy and the country and you would love to just be able to chill the fuck out? On the next, yes, it's another morning, Brian Schreck, author of Oh My God, the World is Turning to Shit and Wake Me Up Because I'm Too Depressed to Get Out of Bed, shares his top tips on dealing with the anxiety of the upcoming election, including just vote for the right person and chill the fuck out, and just vote for anybody and chill the fuck out, and finally, don't vote. Just chill the fuck out. All this and more, but first. My name is Honest Harry Horowitz, and I'm running for mayor. Instead of being like the other politicians who promise you lots of things they think you want to hear, and after being elected, deliver sweet fuck all, I'm promising you nothing. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I'm Honest Harry. If you elect me, I'm not gonna do anything that will benefit you or my constituency, and I'm being completely upfront and honest about it. If elected your mayor, I promise to use my position in power, not to serve the community, but to increase my personal wealth. I will not sell out since I've already sold out. Any amount of money buys me. My goal, if elected your mayor, is to walk away from office with at least a cool $5 million in the bank. And you can count on me to personally ensure that I receive only the best kickbacks, perks, payoffs, and freebies, and anything I can get my grubby claws on. My respected reputation and high level of integrity is on sale to the highest bidder. So are you going to elect some sincere-sounding full of shit politician who promises you the world and gives you nothing? Or me, Honest Harry Horowitz? I'm promising you nothing, and I promise I will give exactly what I've promised you. This message was not paid for by Honest Harry Horowitz for mayor. The credit card he used to pay for the ad was declined and didn't go through. We're still waiting for payment. Battery-operated magic toupee. Upload more shit. My name is Jay Banglebone. In a political campaign, how can you tell who to vote for? I'll tell you one side of the story. My opponent will tell you a different story. I'll tell you how wrong my opponent is. My opponent will tell you how wrong I am. Who do you believe? Who do you trust? Obviously, you can't rely on anything a politician says. So who do you vote for? I say, vote for the candidate with the biggest penis.
Here we got a photograph of my opponent, Stanley Glimpse, caught candidly in the changing room at the golf club using AI measurement software. His dinky measures at a very insufficient dinky 3 inches. Really? Do you want a man with a 3-inch dingle determining important policies? Now, let me show you mine. Just look at that hog. Look at it. A beefy 9 inches, and not what was previously reported as 8 3/4 inches. It's 9. Look at that schlong. Notice the excellent precision circumcision performed 40 years ago by Rabbi Schmelden, the steadiest hand in the circumcision business. And look at the straightness of my tools. No bends. Compare it to my opponent's wing-wang. Look how his schmeckle bends. Why, if he wanted to have intercourse with you, you'd have to place your waiting orifice at a 90-degree angle to accommodate that twist. You know what they say, crooked throttle stick, crooked man. And will you look at that putz's putz diameter? How could my opponent ever satisfy you? His thing wouldn't even touch the edges of whatever part of you he thrust it in. Whereas mine, just look at my big beefy proportions. Oh, you'll feel me. Vote for me and you wouldn't be able to walk straight for a week, if you know what I mean. Now you may be thinking, yep, that's the most impressive penis I'd ever seen. But what good does it do to me? You'll be in office, and that magnificent schwanz will be locked away in your underpants. And it'll give me, the voter, no pleasure or satisfaction. Well, if I win the election, I promise that during my time, every week I'll visit one lucky constituent, and I'll personally service you, whatever you want. For some of you, you may just be lonely, and you may just want a bit of companionship. Maybe some of you would like a little light fondling. Some of you might even want a bit of kissing. I'll kiss you, and you'll like my kisses. You wouldn't want my opponent to kiss you with his dingy yellow dentures. You want tongue? I'll slip it in. After I French you, you'll think you're in Paris. And some of you may want me to go further. No problem. I'll give you head. You wouldn't want my opponent to go down on you. He sucks like a floppy goldfish. I'll give you the best head you ever had. You want ass play? I'll give you ass play. Oh, I'll give you ass play. I'll play with your ass. There'll be some playing with your ass. You'll think a Yahtzee board has been shoved up your poop chute. There'll be ass play. And if you want me to go all the way, I'll do it. You name the orifice, and this glistening tool will be there. And if you donate money to my campaign on my OnlyFans page for one lucky person, tonight, when you get home, I'll be removing my underwear. This very pair of underwear which my gorgeous package has been sweltering in all day. You donate 200 smackers to my OnlyFans page, and I'll send you these very used underwear, unwashed with original stains and smells. So this election day, put aside the policies, put aside the promises, and vote for what's important, the penis. I am Jay Banglebone. Vote for me and my sweaty, glistening golden rod. Thank you.
Wait a minute! Hold it right there! Stop! This is the end of the sampler! If you want to listen to the rest of this thrilling episode of the battery-operated Magic Toupee, click on the link below, or listen to it on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. And listen to this.
As we gain a higher understanding of stupidity, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves. Hence we bid farewell to the battery-operated magic toupee, pooting and spooing and farting thick brown smoke as it dimly staggers from reality to reality on its moronic mission.
You have been listening to the Battery-Operated Magic Toupee, the podcast. It was performed and was written and produced by Elliot Stein. Copyright 2024, Gargoyle Entertainment. Thank you for listening! That was a sample of an episode of the Battery-Operated Magic Toupee, the podcast. Please click on subscribe and like and all the other cool and generous buttons that are on whatever site you just listened to this on. That helps us a lot, and we really appreciate it. What you just heard was a sample, a taster, and if you like the taste, come listen to the whole podcast on Spotify, Apple, and other cool podcast platforms. And if you really liked it, really liked it, come be a member, a paid subscriber on the Battery-Operated Magic Toupee, the podcast Patreon page for the complete uncut episodes and lots of other cool shit. Each episode takes 2 solid weeks to create and lots of resources to produce. It costs money, and we rely on the generosity of our members to keep the comedy going. And you can visit our webpage at BOMT.UK or Battery-Operated Magic Toupee.UK. And don't forget to tune in to the next thrilling episode of the Battery-Operated Magic Toupee, the podcast.
Toodles!